Hey, how are you doing? Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Amazing one, incredible one joining me from across the globe. It's a pleasure to be with you once more. Here is the wonderful, inspiring Dr. Sylvia Forchap-Likambi, a leading empowerment and transformation authority known as your transformation doc and friend. Well, I stopped by briefly. It's been hectic, it's been busy. We've been putting a lot of stuff in place for the 7-day boot camp on unlocking your unique success blueprint so you might thrive and succeed in all areas of your life. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're doing amazing. How many of us want to succeed in every area of our life? How many of us want to be truly fulfilled in every area of our life? I mean, like your spiritual health, your personal development, your career, your marriage, if you're married, your relationships, if you're a mother in your family, with your children, and, your financial, status as well, and health and well-being. I've got a call coming in. I've got to call back. I need to deliver a program. So most probably that call is coming from the organizers. Wonderful, wonderful. So who wants to be successful here? Who wants to thrive, in every area of their life and be truly fulfilled and successful? Success to me might be one thing, might be being the best inspirational leader in the world. To you, it might be being the best mom in the world. To another, it might be being the best surgeon in the world. But there are some key qualities, traits, and characteristics that bind successful people together. They are truly fulfilled. They are actually accomplished. They are happy. They are at peace. There is a sense of contentment. There is no void. There is no wanting or searching. So if you are at that stage here where you're still wanting, you're still very ungrateful, you're still looking for that ideal that will really, really fill that void that you feel within you. Money cannot fill it. Success is not really about having money. You can be rich, but you are not wealthy. You still have that void. You still have that sense of hopelessness. So you know what? I'm not going to spend so much time here. I want to invite you. I start the 7-day boot camp to actually enable you to identify your own unique blueprint to success and succeed in every area of your life. It's coming from my book, Success Blueprint, recently published. It was published on, is it 3rd of September or October? 3rd of October. Powerful book. I've used everything in this book. I've delivered training to thousands and their lives have been transformed. In fact, I apply it to my own life. I'm my greatest student. There is nothing I teach that I don't apply in my life. That's why it's so easy for me to teach. It's so easy for me to speak, for hours and hours, because I'm speaking from my heart. I'm sharing my lifestyle. I'm sharing, the life I live. I lead by example. I don't lead by talking or preaching. So if you want to live a truly fulfilling and successful life, I want to invite you. You can still join us. This is the first session. You have until tomorrow to register. I think the second day people can still join. I don't know yet. I mean, I'll talk to our project coordinator, but I believe you can still join. But if you join later, you're going to lose on a lot of things. We are starting tomorrow. It is your success blueprint journey. I want you to live. The goal is you will live this boot camp, 7 intensive days of success blueprint. I will go through the various chapters of this book intensively. Again, this book came from workshops I've delivered. First of all, I apply in my own life. Every successful person on planet Earth who is truly successful and fulfilled, they apply all of these blueprints, these principles or laws that I have established in this book. In fact, they are principles, they are laws that govern us to be successful. So if you want to join me, you can still join. I've put that link there. Click on that link and register. The word is actually more than £299. When I deliver to schools or to companies, it's much more higher. It's about $699. Like I said, this book has come from the work I've been delivering, so it's out there. If you want to join me, you can click on that link and register. And it's powerful. If you've not got your copy of the book yet, when you join me, we'll be sending you a PDF or an e-copy for you to go on. This is a powerful program. 7 days. So how many of you want to be successful? Let me know. How are you doing? Are you truly successful right now where you are? Are you truly successful when it comes to your relationship? If you have a relationship, a partner, a marriage, what would you tell me about your marriage? Are you living a successful marriage? Are you fulfilled in your marriage? Of course, success is not a destination. It's not an end point. It's a lifestyle. So as long as you live, you must mimic or apply those principles that govern success so you continue to succeed in every area of your life. And these principles in this book will actually guide you. It's kind of like a roadmap for you to identify it based on your destination. You're going to use the ideal roadmap, or you get your own roadmap that will lead you to that destination. Okay, so I wish you a truly wonderful and amazing evening. I thought I'll stop by quickly, and again, maybe every time before the bootcamp or after the bootcamp, I will stop by quickly to just talk to you, give you some updates. For those who want to join the next program, we will start again. It will be a rolling program. After this, we're going to run the confidence program, develop unwavering confidence, because you know what? To be successful, you must be super confident. Again, I've always said confidence is not something that you have today and you drop tomorrow because you lost a friend, your marriage broke down, your health broke down, whatever it is. Absolutely no. If that's what you call confidence, then unfortunately you are not truly confident. You are attaching your confidence to something. Confidence means trust in yourself. It's about you, self-confidence. So as long as you trust yourself, as long as you live on planet Earth, you are still alive. If you still trust yourself, and it takes you to know someone, know what they can do, what they can actually accomplish, then you can trust them. A lot of us don't trust ourselves enough, and hence we are not confident because we don't know ourselves enough, and we cannot trust ourselves and our ability to accomplish all that which we set out to accomplish. So it's all about knowing who you are. That's the basics of self-confidence. And again, the first blueprint here is about identity. You cannot succeed in life without knowing who you are, because success is about fulfilling your purpose. Knowing who you are, your identity defines your purpose. So when you know who you are, you begin to understand what's your purpose. And again, you cannot be confident without knowing who you are. Knowing your purpose makes you confident because you know the strengths, the skills, and qualities you are given to fulfill your unique purpose on earth. You don't try to be another. You are confident and you can rely on yourself when it comes to exhibiting or fulfilling your purpose or maximizing your strengths. And count on others. Being confident doesn't mean that I'm not going to ask for help. No, absolutely. I'm so confident that I know my strengths, I know my weaknesses, I know when I exhaust everything that I can do, and then I can count on someone else. So I want you to also join me. That will be a next bootcamp, 7 days as well. Again, I've got a book that I'm working on. These are all programs I've developed and it's going on. Hey, and there's a good news now. In the next 5 days, we are coming up with an amazing program. If you don't have the time to join us on this bootcamp, guess what? In the next 7 days, this book will be for free. Yes, it will be for free. Not the hard copy. The ebook will be for free because I write books to be able to reach out to those whom I cannot physically reach, because maybe I cannot attend to, they cannot come to my workshops, maybe because it's for limited people or they cannot afford, whatever the reason is. My books are to serve people I cannot physically reach. So you would have that book for free. And my next program, you would have this for $8.99 and the free book. Another one, you will have the audio. I will literally train you, okay? I will take you through step by step to guide you to create your own bespoke success blueprint. It will be an audio, and you also have this one. I will post it to you, and you will have an e-copy of the book as well. And then the next part of it will be the video where you literally see me, the expression, because when I read, when I speak from the heart, and I wrote this from my heart. Every word is my word is from my wisdom, from what I've learned, I apply in my own life. So you literally see me reading and training you, teaching you in this book, the video, and asking all the questions I ask in my workshops. So it will be like you working with me at your convenience. You'll be able to have the audio. If you don't have time to watch me, you can be driving and you're just listening to the audio, but I'm literally training you to become successful in every area of your life. So you have the audio and the video as well. So that's a great deal. And then we have the bootcamp. There will always be the bootcamp, whichever is convenient for you. And I'm gonna give at extremely amazing prices. You need to invest, okay? I'm not gonna do this for free. I'm giving the book for free, and that's fine. You can read the book and apply it in your life. It will have the same effect. But for some, maybe they will not understand some things and they will want to hear directly from me, they want to work directly with me, that's perfectly fine. I mentor a lot of people. In fact, I've just finished with 4 of my mentees, so I've got 4 more places, and before I had about 3 more places. I've got 7 more places now available. If you want to join on my mentoring program, there is no one I've mentored whose life has not been transformed, whose life has not been whose life has been the same or the way they met me. Sometimes I don't even put the testimonial out there. I should do quite often, I guess, but I'm so confident in the work I do, and their lives are truly transformed. Their lives are truly transformed. So I've got some places left, to the end of the year. If you want to join my mentoring program, my bestseller for the mentoring program is a 6 weeks program. Your life is truly transformed. It's currently $6.99. That price is normally £3,500 for 6 weeks mentoring, intensive mentoring. It's currently $6.99 due to COVID-19, and is the bestseller. Everyone I've worked with recently, I've got the 6 weeks program. So if you want to join me on that, I'm more than happy to take you on board. Your life will never be the same again. I literally sit there with you and work with you. Whatever you want. Is it for some? I've carved out their mission. Talking with you, I get to understand. It's my gift. I get to understand who you truly are. I listen, I write, I take notes when I mentor you. I take notes when I coach you. So, and I can carve out for some, it's come out. I've brought their programs to life. I've brought their vision to life. I've brought their purpose to life. Whatever it is, confidence, public speaking. So honestly, I sit with you and work with you for you to thrive. So now, if you want to join my success blueprint, if you've not got this book yet, hey, you're missing out. You're missing out. I want you to succeed in every area of your life, because success is your birthright. You deserve to be successful. You were born to be successful. Stop playing small. Stop playing small. I know that we all yearn to be successful. We all desire, because that's who we're created to become. We're created to fulfill our purpose, and that's when we become successful. Until we do that, we are still having that void within us, honestly. Some of us are literally running the rat race. Literally. Some of us, if we don't work for 2 months, we become homeless. Or 1 month, 1 paycheck miss, we become homeless. That's not the way to live life. Your gift is your greatest asset. When you know that you are born to succeed, it's not about the job. It's not about the paycheck. Your worth is not attached to the paycheck. Your worth is derived by who you are. And you trust yourself and know that what happens or does not happen, COVID or no COVID, you are capable of reinventing. You are capable of recreating, because you are a creator. You can create the lifestyle that you want. You can create the lifestyle that you were born to actually experience and live fully. So I want to encourage you again. Tomorrow is my last day. Tomorrow is my last day. Let me see who is there. I can see you if you don't comment. I can see all the numbers. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you all for joining me. How many of you now, let's talk, are truly successful? How many of you are married? How many of you are married? Please, can you write down there? Love you. I want to see you comment. Come on. Why is it when I do all of these programs, a lot of people benefit, some say, but when I ask to comment, are you shy to comment in the open? I know it's about the personal development, so they are deep touching things, but I can help you right now. If I know a particular situation you're going through, I can stop my message and actually direct everything I say right now to you, which will help you. You benefit fully, simply by telling me what you want. So let's comment there. I can see all you beautiful faces. Most of you are ladies, amazing ladies, conquerors, victors, born to succeed. How many of you are married? How many of you have a successful marriage? I've got the most amazing marriage I could say on planet Earth. My marriage is literally thriving, but that's not a stagnant position. It doesn't happen by chance. I work hard, and by the grace of God, I make it happen. I apply principles of success that I apply in my career, in my business, in my marriage. I do not ignore my marriage. It's as important. In fact, it's more important than my career, because it is part of who I am. That's my family. My marriage thrives, but it's never always been like this. If some of you have heard me in the past, in fact, we run a program, the Power Couple and Family. For now, it's been quiet. We'll actually resume that program. My marriage has been my greatest challenge in my life, the area where I've hit rock bottom. That's the one area in my life I've never had any challenge in any area. I'm super resilient. I'm like a rock, I normally say. And I believe God had to use my marriage, because let me tell you something, guys, this about me. I've always been a confident little girl. Super, super. And that's why confidence has got nothing. Some will think because you're a doctor, it is a title. Anyone can be a doctor. I've got doctor friends who are not confident, who can't even stand out once they go out and speak. Someone can be a cleaner and super confident. Again, confidence is knowing who you are and trusting yourself because you know your word. It's not being a doctor. It's not being a lawyer that at your word. You existed before you became the doctor. So your word already existed before you went forth and manifested part of that word by achieving that certificate. So forget about that. I'd always been super confident. I'd always been super reliant. That honestly, there is no one, no friend on planet Earth, no human on planet Earth, I think even siblings, because I don't live with them every day, that could truly impact me. And how could I put it? Make me become low in any way. Because the truth is, if I don't live with you 24/7, I don't see you. And I've got a very forgiving heart. There is very little impact, negative impact you can have in my life. Only those who are positive, those who are inspiring, even if I don't see them, they have a huge impact in my life. Anyone negative, anyone who doesn't add value to my life. Honestly, I don't attach to people. I love everyone, but I'm not attached. I know I'm called to serve, either in that relationship as a friend, as a mentor, as a mentee. And sometime along the way, they will move on. I don't get hurt. I don't get attached. And God definitely knew that that's how he created me. No friend could hurt me. No sibling. I don't even live with them. My siblings love me so much, Like I said, I grew up in a home full of love. I was daddy's girl. In fact, my big brother, Raymond, some of you have heard too today, he calls me baby sis. I always say I'm a baby sis. He loves me so much. My siblings love me so much. I was their baby. I was everybody's baby. So they are literally always there for me. They know my personality. So my siblings can never hurt me. My parents could never hurt me. And God knew that I'm that kind of person that no friend on planet Earth, no matter how I'm close to you, no friend. My friends know me. So even if I say that, they listen to, they know that's the truth. Nothing could do to me, you could do to me and make me really go rock bottom and feel so low and sad. God had to use my husband. He had to use my husband to hit me so hard because that was the closest person I live with daily. Because he was preparing me for the life that he's called me. So that's why I strongly believe, and I see it now clearly, my marriage was my greatest challenge. That was the area where, because life is not all that bliss. I went to nursery school, high Muketa, nursery school to PhD, to a well-paid job at the Royal Hospital of Liverpool as a Cameroonian. That was my life. I had scholarship. I'd never struggled. I just excelled. Sometimes I don't even read. I read the minima, but I still took first in my class, for example, in secondary school. I don't know how. So imagine if I put so much effort. So I'd never struggled in anything in my life. Life is not like that. So I had to be knocked down by my marriage, by the closest person to me. And today I thank him. I thank him because that has made me the amazing, resilient, powerful, compassionate, empathetic woman that I am today. And we have a program now, the Power Couple and Family, to save so many. Again, it's the perception. When you are going through your challenging situation, do you complain? Do you make excuses? I took responsibility. I wanted my marriage to be the best. Of course, there was a time where I almost gave up. But you know what? I know that I'm a winner. Winners never give up. You never fail until you quit. You never fail until you accept defeat and quit. I was not going to quit my marriage. I'd never failed in other areas of my life, and I said, I'm not going to fail in my marriage. I'm not going to quit. I was willing to put all that which is needed to make my marriage become the best of best. My husband too was willing, but I had to actually sit down with him and, we put down everything we're willing to do. I was willing to give my all, irrespective of how much he gives and brings, because I wanted to thrive and succeed. I wanted to feel fulfilled in my marriage. And today, honestly, every single day I wake up, the first thing I lie by him, I thank God before I even open my eyes fully for my amazing husband. But if you know some of the challenges I went through, hey, In my book, 7 Powerful Strategies for Overcoming Life Challenges, that was how I conquered the challenges. And I've worked with thousands of women through my workshops with those same strategies and principles. And they've conquered, they've become resilient, and I thought I would bring that into a book to serve others. But so it is exactly what I do. Exactly how I overcame the challenges I had in my marriage, that I never for once got depressed. Of course, I cried sometimes, but crying is important. It's a way of releasing emotions. At times, I was upset. I was angry. You go to a stage, but I conquered it. So, are you successful in your marriage? It's not like for me, it just went that easy. No. And like I said again, I can't say I'm successful and just lie down and do nothing. Success is a lifestyle. My marriage every single day should reflect the best that I desire and I deserve. I've got a vision. Do you have a vision in your marriage? I know what I want. I know what an ideal marriage is to me that will bring me fulfillment, accomplishment, and rest. That I'm not wanting any other partner. I am satisfied. I am contented. I am fulfilled with the amazing and incredible husband that I've been blessed with his weaknesses and his strengths packaged together as a full package for that marriage. In my health and well-being, I am super successful. I thrive. Some of you have seen me. I exercise 125 days live with you. I still go on. I still exercise. Minimum 5 days a week. I exercise at least 1 hour a day. Minimum. I don't see it and expect I will thrive in optimal health and well-being. I was telling my husband, smiling, I said, I'm sure I caught the COVID-19 sometimes, but because I was so much like deliberately, consciously working on my health. I was exercising. COVID could not dwell in my system because it was so powerful. My immune system was so fortified because there was a time before I started the exercise. I was feeling a bit of pain and being weak. I kept going. I never stopped. When I felt like sleeping, I kept exercising. I never stopped. I'm not the kind of person, if I say I'm going to exercise, I don't quit based on how I feel. I only stop when the job is over. If I say I'm going to exercise for 30 minutes, I jump in there. Having a headache, I don't leave because my emotions. I leave when I'm done with my goal of exercising for 30 minutes. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the loves. So let me ask you, are you successful in the area of your health and well-being? What about your career? What about your job? Are you doing a job that you dislike, you are unhappy simply because of the paycheck, that you think without that paycheck, you're going to die? Hey, I left my career. I studied all my life so hard to have a PhD, to become a hermatologist because I wanted to become a professor. And discover drugs that will cure people with leukemia. But guess what? My purpose was revealed to me. I decided to leave that path. I knew I'd served enough, and I left my footprints behind in the path of the medical field with all the work I've done, all the publications, and it was time for me to move. And it meant leaving everything, the paycheck, the salary, and start in a new journey to fulfill my purpose. I wasn't afraid because I know that my worth is not linked to being a doctor in the hospital and receiving what band, as people call it. Some people are so attached. I went to America once. They are talking on band 10, band this. I didn't even know the band I was on when I was actually working. All I just knew, like, I had a salary. I knew that my worth is not attached to that salary. I knew that with or without that salary, because I know who I am. It took me to study, get the PhD. It took me to go to Italy, where I knew, I had cousins, of course. It took me to leave Italy, came for interviews. I got the jobs by myself. No one helped me. I came for the interviews, an African, a black lady, a Cameroonian, to the UK. I got the jobs, 2 jobs that I went for. It took me to get them amongst everyone who was interviewed. So I know that I trust myself. And I can start again. I can create whatever I desire to have in my life. That's the mindset of successful people. You are not afraid. You are confident. You are confident. Because you know who you are. And you know, when you know who you are, the first blueprint here is the law of identity. When you don't know who you are or what you want in life, there is a great tendency that you're going to settle for a mediocre life, an average life. Therefore, in order to live a truly successful and fulfilling life, it's paramount that you go back to the basics of self-identification. That's the first blueprint. Without identifying who you are, there is no success. Success starts with you identifying who you are. When you know who you are, you understand your purpose. You know the things that bring you true fulfillment, satisfaction, joy, inner rest, and peace. With or without being paid, you still feel amazing. Some of you, if you are told tomorrow there is no more wage for that job, you're gonna, as you drive off, you wouldn't even look behind. Some of you will not even go back and take your books or your whatever. You just leave that workplace because you are literally working for a wage. You've got some people who love what they are doing. They've got a job because maybe they need to take care of their needs. They still volunteer their time to give their service to the world, to do that which they love at no cost. They are not charging anything. What are you volunteering? What are you doing? Are you living the life you love? Are you going to that job every day? I hear people saying, thank God it's Friday. I don't know the difference between any day in my life, because every day is as important, as special, as unique. Every day is a unique opportunity for me to become the best than I was the previous day. Every day is an incredible. I wake up being so excited to what the day holds in store for me and the value I'm going to add to the day, to the world, and to humanity. I don't even know when it comes to an end. All through my life, I don't know. Going to bed at midnight sounds really strange for me. It's always been that when I was studying. I studied well at night, late at night. So I don't even know the difference between days and no days. Monday, I love Monday. For me, it's a time to reflect, set my goals for the week. I set it usually on Sunday. And then I revive, I replenish myself, and I kickstart my day with great energy to conquer my week. Whom amongst you would say they have a successful lifestyle when it comes to their health and well-being? Prayer for breakthrough. Amen. Amen. Okay, Mukete Joseph. Prayer for breakthrough financially, spiritually, and I love that. And in short, thank you. Okay, now, great. You know what? I'm a very practical person. I'm a very spiritual person as well. But God says, faith without works is dead. I pray, I take actions. God says, let your light, Mukete Joseph, shine before men, so they will see your good works and glorify your Father in heaven. He understands that there is a path for your good works and my good works, for people to glorify him. So I pray, and I really believe, Joseph, I pray with you. I pray and I agree with you. You will succeed. This is your year of breakthrough. Crisis, for Chinese people, it says opportunity. So this pandemic, Joseph, is a great opportunity for you to start afresh, to get into greater heights, to start a new, a breakthrough in every area of your life. I decree and agree with you. Or 2 or 3 agree concerning anything on earth, so shall it be decreed and declared in heaven. And I believe that for you, Joseph Mukete. I believe that you just want to believe it. Believe it so much within you. Whatever you believe, and you can say to this mountain, move, and it shall be moved, So believe it. Do not ask for this prayer again, Joseph. Go and believe it and take actions. Your actions are guided by the beliefs you have. God has ordained you to be successful, Joseph, in every area, financially, spiritually. Replenish yourself spiritually daily and believe in God, believe in his word, believe that he has answered your prayer, because I know it is your birthright, Joseph. It is God's greatest heart's desire that you and I, Sylvia Halo, we succeed. When you succeed, all glory goes to him. When we don't succeed, we bring shame to him, if I may think it that way. Because every manufacturer wants their products to succeed. When he succeeds, the owner of the product doesn't take the glory. The owner of this phone, your iPhone, your Android phone, will take the glory. It's their brand. And you are created in his image, in his brand. Image is brand. When you stamp your image on something, that's your brand. So believe it. Whatever the heart of mind can believe and conceive and believe, you can achieve it. So Joseph, that's done. And I really pray that it really, you take those actions necessary, to achieve financial wealth. Always feel encouraged and motivated. God bless you. Thank you, darling Sylvia, my wonderful namesake, Awesome, Sylvia. Get your books. I'm running a boot camp. It will really help you. It will really help you, honestly. And I'm running a boot camp. It starts tomorrow, 7 days intensive. I've put the link out there for those who want to join. It's going to be powerful. So I will work with you. We'll go through the chapters of this book. And then I'm working on a new book. Definitely, before the end of this week, you have that out. So you can start pre-booking. You can pre-book your book. The two of them will go hand in hand. It is Unleash Your Authentic Identity and Life Purpose. Chapter 1 of this book, like I said, without identity, it's hard to succeed in life, because your identity defines who you are, what strengths you've got, what weaknesses you've got, what's your life purpose, what brings you fulfillment, what makes you excited, what makes you truly accomplished in life. Your identity defines that. And I touched this on the first part. There are lots of questions for you to answer here to give you an indication of how you can find your identity. And on the book of Unleash Your Authentic Identity and Life Purpose, it's all on identity. About 230 pages, all on identity. The first chapter, it's from the roots to the fruits. By their fruits, they will know them, but the fruits are determined by their seeds. The fruits also will determine the seeds, because the seed comes from it. I love it when you Oh, thank you, darling. Thank you. God bless. Yeah, because everything, I think God has already put success principles all in His word, isn't He? Everyone who is successful in life, honestly, apply biblical principles, whether we admit it or not. They are principles of success. And that's why, whether people believe or not, it's a principle they are applying. It's like a principle of sowing and reaping. Whether you're good or you're bad, you're tall or you're short, you're white or you're yellow, you're green. When you sow in the season of sowing, in the due season of harvest, you must surely harvest. And you don't only harvest what you sowed, you harvest in abundance. There is the law of multiplication that gives you much more in abundance as compared to what you sow. So it's simply applying principles, and all of those principles are by the manufacturer, are by the mastermind himself who designed the life that we live, whether people believe in him or not. So, okay, it's been a great pleasure to be with you all. Thank you, my darling Sylvia. Are you exercising? Are you keeping fit? Let me know. I hope so. You're keeping fit. And I want to see you all contribute a lot in the Optimal Wellbeing group. Please, if you're not doing so, it's about you. Let's inspire others to keep fit and stay healthy. Okay, so again, get this book if you've not got it yet. Success Blueprint by Dr. Sylvia Forchap. It will help you amazingly. If you're doing a job you don't love, if you're going for a job for a paycheck, honestly, that's not why you were born. That's not why you deserve much more. You deserve much more. Why you build, a man's gift will create room for him amongst king and queens. You've got a great, gift within you. Incredible strength, incredible asset to maximize and become wealthy in every area of your life. If you want to succeed in your health and well-being, in fact, lots of the examples I share in this book are around health and well-being. In fact, I shared my strategies, how I lost weight 3 times consecutively after every childbirth. I've got 3 children. I put on some weight after every childbirth. When I was pregnant, I was super fit, healthy. After childbirth, I breastfed all of my children 6 months exclusively. Yet I put on a lot of weight. Some of them I had cesarean section, but I put on a lot of weight. But immediately, by 6 months after birth, I was back to my pre-pregnancy weight. So, I shared that 3 times. It worked, and it's still working today. Then sure, it can work for you. It can work for you. Number 2 blueprint is motivation. What's your why? What's your why? What are you doing what you are doing? Your why can never be based on external factor. It is about the intrinsic why, the intrinsic motivation. It says the greatest independent factor that drives success is intrinsic motivation. What's intrinsic motivation? If your motive, the reason you are going to that job every day is because of the wage, guess what? The moment the wage is not there, you leave the job. You leave the job. If the reason you are going to that gym is because someone has promised to get married to you when you become a size 10, if that fiance leave you, you leave you leave the gym. For some of you, maybe you take it as, I don't know, but most people will leave because that was your why. There's simply no more motive to go to the gym and work out. And some of you will even get depressed. What's your why? You cannot attach your why to external motivation. I come here, inspire, motivate you. If there is no intrinsic motivation, you're not going to take action. You just listen to me and have that wow effect, and feel great, have that aha moment. When I'm gone, maybe the first day you feel vamped up, revamped, energized, but later on it dies down because there's no intrinsic drive. In other words, you need to be hungry for success in order to be successful. It's like when you're hungry, you need to eat food. You cannot be hungry and Sylvia eats for you. Thank you, Sylvia. You cannot be hungry and somebody eats for you. And hunger will make you to keep looking for food until you find food. You cannot settle. This is a hungry man, it's an angry man. You're super hungry. If you don't eat, you don't take action, there will be side effects. It's exactly what is the consequence. What is the consequence if you don't live your life that you were born to live? You become depressed. Unfortunately, people will take away their lives because they feel worthless. Whatever the reason for suicide is because you feel like you are not worthy to live. But when you know that you are worthy, because you know your purpose, you understand who you are, you never take away your life. When you are so hungry, so it's about being hungry. Are you hungry? Are you hungry? I was so hungry to have the best marriage. I was not going to settle when my marriage was at rock bottom. No, I was hungry every single day. I felt like if I don't change this marriage, then I'm hungry. Things are going to get worse because the sensation will be worse. And we worked on it. And today we are thriving. It's not finished yet. We are hungry every single day. When I look at my husband, he looks at me in the eyes. We love each other. We are hungry to keep having that spark, going on. I'm hungry each day to be healthy. When I think of the energy, I think of the life I'm going to live if I'm unhealthy, if I'm obese. Life is beautiful. Imagine I can't go up the stairs because I'm breathless. Imagine I work so much, I need energy. I work with some of the most deprived, who are living in darkness, who are hurt, who are abused, who are suicidal. I need to have a lot of light in me to share with them. I need to have a lot of energy so I can share with them without feeling drained because my energy is super high. My frequency is super high. When I think of all of that, I can't stop exercising. It's not how I feel. I know that it's a necessity. It's like when you go to the petrol station, your car runs out of petrol. Without petrol, that car cannot fulfill its purpose. Without petrol, the best car in the world, Ferrari, whatever, Lamborghini, is of no use. It's worthless because a car's purpose is to drive you and take you to everywhere you want to go. If there is no petrol, you don't go and take petrol because you like petrol. You don't love petrol. Your car needs petrol to function. My body needs exercise to function to its fullest potential. My body needs healthy food to function to its fullest potential. It's not how I feel. It's what my body needs to thrive and succeed. Like that car needs petrol to work and fulfill its purpose. So you don't do things based on emotion. When you understand simple principles, hey, I'm going to leave you right now. My kids are playing there. I need to spend some time with them. They're on holiday. Again, I'm the best mom in the world. I wish everyone could say that. But I've prioritized my home, being a mother for me. I'm like the number one mom. I spend every single moment with my children. Quality moment. I invest in my children. Not physical money or whatever. Anybody can invest money. Anyone can give money. I invest time. I invest discipline. I love them unconditionally. I'm going to spend some time with them now. I create time to spend with them, listen to them, talk with them, because I desire to succeed as a mother. As a mother. I want to thrive. I want to feel fulfilled. I don't have any void with me. I don't have any sense of guilt. I know that in that area of my life, I'm accomplished. I'm an incredible mom. They are blessed to have me as their mom. I'm blessed to have them as my children. Do you feel that way? Are you a mother and you know that you know what? If they had to count the number one mom in the world to give a prize, you're going to win that prize. I'm the best mom in the world. And I wish the same for you. There's no competition. Abundance is for everyone. You can be the best mom. I can be the best mom. You can be the best wife. I can be the best wife. We are two unique people. You are superwoman, Sylvia. We are all super by the grace of the super divine God we serve. We are created in His image. We've got the power to create the supernatural, because he's a supernatural God. But too often, we don't even know who we are. We don't know the power with which we operate on this physical realm. We don't fight against flesh and blood. It's not the physical fight. It's the spiritual. The real power from you comes when you know where you're standing. I know the rock on which I stand. I know how unshakable the ground on which I stand, which is my God. I know that I'm fulfilling the purpose for which he created me. There is no way I can fail. Though it may delay, it's only a matter of time. And my actions will determine how soon that time comes. He says he will order your steps. So you've got to take the steps. You've got to move. You've got to take action. Action is one of the principles here. I talk about being positive, being optimistic, having your belief. Without works, faith is dead. Without taking action, every dream, wishes, desire, vision becomes mere, wishes. And if wishes were, horses, then even beggars will ride. We know that by simply wishing, it doesn't change our life. By simply sitting and just wishing is like you desire something, but you are not ready to commit and do anything for it to happen. Whether that thing come your way or not is not dependent on you, but on external forces. Like we used to put our Christmas wishes, and then Father Christmas suddenly brings it. It did not depend on me. I did nothing to make that Christmas wish come true. My parents, it depended on them. And some of the things I wish for, maybe they would not even buy. They might take some of the things off my list. So we must go beyond just wishing for a better life. You must desire to be successful and commit. Take the actions and make it a reality. And live the life we're born to live, now and forever. Remember, it's a lifestyle. It's not a destination. It's not an end point. Every single day, you want to live your best life. Thank you. Thank you all so very much. I'm going to leave you today. And we'll start the next round, our 7-day boot camp again. I'm going to be working on this book with those who have registered. If you still want to register, the link is under there. Thank you, darling. Take great care of yourself. If you want to register, the link is still up there. You're going to live with your own success blueprint, understanding who you are, understanding what true success and fulfillment means to you. And I'll guide you and give you all the action points you need when you leave me after 7 days. Once we've had the blue camp, you go apply in your life and thrive in every area of your life. God bless you. I love you all, and thank you all so very much for joining me. Thank you, darling Sylvia, and go take the steps now too. I love you all. Thank you, Joseph. Thank you. Go take the steps as your breakthrough come up. God bless you. Love you all, and thank you for joining me. Get my book now and join me tomorrow if you're joining on the boot camp, 7 days boot camp for you to actually unleash your unique success blueprint, or unlock your unique success blueprint and thrive in every area of your life. God bless, and thank you all for joining me. Thank you. Please share this video and inspire someone. Thank you. Love you. Let me see what you said. Hi, Helen. Thank you. God bless you, Helen. Love you all. Love you all. Success is your birthright. Desire to be successful. Fantastic. You desire, then you need now to be determined. Okay? Desire is that wish, is that hunger. You are hungry, you need to be determined to find food. You need to be determined. Even if it means to beg, you better beg for that food and eat. Because hunger, the only thing that quenches hunger is the food. You cannot be hungry and take water. The only thing that quenches when you're hungry for success is becoming successful, becoming all that you were created to become. You cannot get any other thing, and success is your birthright. Go for it. Go for it, Sylvia. Success is a reality awaiting your arrival. You just need to move towards it every single day and live that lifestyle fully and wholeheartedly. Good night, darling, and love you all, and God bless you. And those who are joining me tomorrow, I'll see you on the boot camp as we start tomorrow. Love you all, and God bless. Thank you. Thank you for joining me. Please share and inspire someone. Thank you.